Recycling is an important way to help the environment, but there are a lot of misconceptions about how it works. Some people think recycling is too much trouble, or that it doesn't make a difference. Others might be unsure about what can and can't be recycled. In this video, we're going to look at some common myths about recycling and debunk all of them. But before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel Green Life Guide and hit the bell icon to get regular updates. Let's get started. Myth number 10. All materials can be recycled together. It's a common mistake to think that all recyclable stuff can go together. But that's not true. Different materials need different recycling methods. When we mix them up, it can mess up the recycling process and make it harder to do it right. So it's important to separate your recyclables properly. Myth number 9. Recycling does more damage than manufacturing. Using recycled materials is much better for the environment than creating new ones from scratch. Recycling saves water, energy, and raw materials. For example, making a can from recycled metal uses 95% less energy. Recycling paper saves 62% in energy and 86% in water compared to making paper from new materials. The European Commission says that preventing waste, designing things to be eco-friendly, reusing items, and other measures can save companies in the European Union about 8% of their yearly profits. Myth number 8. Recycled products are worse. Some people think that products made from recycled materials are not as good as ones made from new materials. But that's not true. Things like glass, aluminum, and plastics can be recycled over and over again without losing their quality. For paper and cardboard, when they're recycled, they're turned into a special paste that can be used to make new things like shoeboxes, books, and newspapers. So, recycling doesn't make things worse. It gives them a new life. Myth number 7. Recycling means job losses. The opposite is true. In countries where recycling is a big part of daily life, it has created a lot of jobs. In some places, the number of jobs in recycling has gone up by 10 times. The European Commission says that if countries in the European Union manage waste properly, they could create over 400,000 new jobs and save 72 billion euros. Plus, doing this would help the environment. These are some of the most common myths about why we shouldn't bother with recycling. But remember, recycling is just one part of the whole picture. Before recycling, we should focus on reducing how much we use and reusing things whenever we can. Myth number 6. Recycling is a waste of time. It's not true that recycling doesn't make a difference. It does. Recycling helps protect the environment and saves money on waste disposal for taxpayers. Every year, we make sure to check and audit what happens to your recycling. Most of the stuff we recycle gets processed right here in the UK, but some of it gets sent abroad to be turned into new things. We use boats to ship these materials, and these boats would otherwise be coming back empty after delivering goods to the UK. Even though sending recyclables farther might seem not great for the environment, it's still better than sending them to landfills or using new materials to make stuff from scratch. So, recycling is worth it. Myth number 5. Recycling uses more energy than it saves. Many people think that recycling uses more energy, but that's not true. Using recycled materials saves a lot of energy, up to 95% less. Your recycling efforts help save important resources and keep the environment safe for the future. Just by recycling one aluminum can, you save enough energy to power a TV for 4 hours. Myth number 4. Dirty recycling is still valuable. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. Putting dirty items in your recycling bin can contaminate the entire load. It's a good idea to rinse out empty pots, cartons, tubs, or cans before tossing them in the bin. However, some items, like takeaway pizza boxes, may not be possible to clean thoroughly. In those cases, it's better to put them in your regular trash bin rather than risk contamination of other recyclables. Myth number 3. All general waste goes to landfill. Many people worry that all general waste ends up in a landfill, but that's not entirely true. At Bywaters, we have a more sustainable approach. We send your general waste by barge to be incinerated, which produces electricity and helps power many places. Recycling is resourceful. Myth number 2. Paper is greener than plastic. Many people believe that paper is a better choice than plastic, but both have their drawbacks. While paper is made from renewable trees, its manufacturing process emits 3.5 times more greenhouse gases than plastic. On the other hand, plastic can harm wildlife and doesn't biodegrade. At home, you can help by reusing both plastic and paper shopping bags as much as possible before they wear out. When they're no longer usable, you can recycle plastic bags at most supermarkets, and paper bags can go in your regular recycling bin. Myth number 1. Recycling plastic takes the problem away. We wish it was true, but the reality is a bit different. While recycling plastic is beneficial, each time plastic is recycled, its quality diminishes. That means plastic that's been recycled multiple times can only be used if new plastic is mixed in. It's hard to eliminate plastic from our lives, but you can help by reducing your use of single-use plastic and continuing to recycle whenever possible. Every little bit counts. That's all for now. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe to Green Life Guide for more amazing videos. Thanks for watching.